What's up? What it do, cyber world? It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com. AshSaidIt.com. Yes, baby babies. It's Monday. Happy Monday, peeps. Happy Monday to each and every one of you on this beautiful June the 20th. Yeah. Happy June the 20th, babies. A lot happened over the weekend. Wow. A lot was accomplished, and receiving the Swanee Promotions Award for doing business in Swanee. And it's just amazing. It's just really an amazing feat for me to actually experience and go through. So I just say thank you, because there's a number of things that could have happened and transpired, and you all still believed in me enough to give me your vote. So I appreciate that, and I thank you so much for that. I also want to give a shout out to Thumbtack.com. I'm rated one of the top wedding officiants in the metro Atlanta area, and that's amazing. That is simply amazing. So I'm thankful for that beyond words. It's just been an amazing year, and it continues to climb, it continues to soar. I've got a lot of big projects on the horizon. I can't announce anything yet, just because, the ink is still dried, and we've got to work out some kinks out of these plans. But I definitely want to say thank you for all of your support. There's so much more that I'm going to show you guys, so just stay tuned. Of course, you can follow me across social media at OneLoveAsh, and just continue to push forward no matter what. I mean, it's a big bad world, but you know what? We're bigger and we're badder. We are bigger, we are badder. We've got the biggest dreams in the universe, and we're making them happen. Point blank, period. So that's what's going on there with your girl. On Saturday we talked about 90s music. Shout out to Trent Shelton. He made a video recently where he was talking about don't get married. Well, if you watch the video, he goes into depth with it. Don't get married if you're not ready. And I remember going off to school and having people, I remember, we were 18 years old, and we're like, yes, we're out of our parents' house. Yes, we're, freedom. And I remember some of my classmates, getting excited, talking about, oh my gosh, I'm engaged. I'm thinking to myself, you fool. We just got out of one prison. Why you gonna jump into another one? We just got freedom from our parents. Why would you jump into another situation where you basically are locked down and in with someone? And I think that at that time, a lot of them just did not understand, and they still don't understand, because I fully had the understanding of what marriage was, because I'd seen so many interesting examples of it growing up. So that wasn't even on my compass. That couldn't have been farther away from me than it is today. It couldn't have been. Not possible. And these kids would go out and get married, and then a year later be divorced, or 2 or 3 years later be divorced and miserable with kids and all this other stuff. And it's all because you didn't give yourself a chance to actually live. Marriage is a huge responsibility. It's more than just a piece of paper. It's more than just saying you have shared rights with this person. It is so much more. The wedding, the black and white, the I do, that's the easy part. It's the parts in between that nobody's talking about, and the parts in between that you don't see. I mean, it's essentially you and that person are one unit. One fucks up, you both fuck up. There's really no going around it. When I used to work for the government, people would come up to me all the time and be asking about, well, why is this happening? And, oh, I'm being garnished for this, and this isn't even mine. And come to look out, it would be their spouses. Oh, well, that was my spouse before we got married. That was his stuff before we got married. That was her stuff before we got married. Doesn't matter. When you get married, everything is like, it's not necessarily you're the same person, but you have shared responsibility on everything, including debt. Including debt. So, it's for real. It's for real. Like, I mean, it's a deeper relationship, both emotionally, financially, emotionally. There's a lot that goes into it. And I think that a lot of these young people today, and older people, don't fully get it. They just see the wedding and the money being spent. And that's nothing too. I'm a wedding officiant, so I've done a good handful of weddings. People burn through money, y'all. It's not even funny. People will burn through money. The most expensive wedding that I've done, it was about 20 grand. It was about 20 grand even. And it was at like a hotel conference hall. And there was a lot of money poured into that event. There was a lot of money poured into that wedding. And I just remember thinking, this is kind of too much. It's kind of too much. It's kind of a lot of too much. But at the end of the day, hey, people want to do what they want to do. They want to celebrate a union. Hey, that's great. But keep in mind, after that union, you and that person go home together. After that union, you and that person got bills together. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different beast. It's a completely different beast. So you've got to fully understand that it's a different beast, but it's something that is definitely, it takes commitment, like real commitment from both parties. And not just as far as like, commitment in every aspect. Loyalty, trust, love. It takes a lot of that. It takes a lot. So you've got to make sure that you're in the right mindset for a marriage. Because some people just jump into it and don't realize that it's actual work. The wedding is the easy part. That's the easy part. The hard part is when, what if you lose a job? How are you going to support each other? The roof is leaking. What happened? Cat dies. Any number of things can happen. And they will happen. I guarantee they will. That's just the way that life works out. That's just the way that life works out. So, yeah, I just want to talk about that real quick and highlight that for a millisecond. Yeah. AshSaidIt.com. Shout out to the blog feature for today. You know, we're highlighting the Caribbean. Shout out to Orlando. Let's continue to pray for Orlando and Orlando's healing. And for blog features, go to AshSaidIt.com, or you can email info@AshSaidIt.com, info@AshSaidIt.com for more details. But the blog feature. With the blog feature, you get featured on 6 separate platforms. One low price, $25. Doesn't beat that. Nothing. I don't know anybody else that can beat that right now. All right? 6 different platforms. The Ash Said It blog, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Flickr. All right? All of those, $25. One time, one day, 7 a.m. Your blog feature is live for the entire day. All right? So paid features, we are featuring you guys for the entire day. That is numero uno. One day you get featured. So if you want to purchase a series of features, yes, then you can get a breakdown for $75. If you wanted to do 4 features, you get an Ash Said It discount of $75. So that's pretty much what we're putting out there and letting you guys know that we love and appreciate you. And if you want to do a series of features, then yeah, you do get a lower price. It is what it is. Pick your dates. We will post-date your blog features. Alright, right now we've got post-dated features for February of 2017. Yeah, because Ash is doing big things. 2017, we got dates already in place for February. So That's just letting you guys know it's growing. The movement continues. It don't stop. It don't quit. It don't quit. Shout out to the Hustling Honeys. Those are my kickball teammates. All right. Hustling Honeys, and of course, Coach B-Dub and Coach Jamie-O. All right. We got practice tonight, y'all. We gonna see. I may do a Facebook Live. I might do some Periscope. We will see how the evening goes, and how I'm feeling at the end of the day. And we'll make sure that things happen when they need to happen. But I didn't want to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. Look them in the face. Look them square dead in the face and say, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. And then at the end of the day, you just do what you got to do. Knock it out. Knock it out there. All right? I love you guys to peaches. Peaches. I love you guys to peaches. I do. I love you guys to pieces. And I just thank you so much for being on this journey with me and for supporting me and for encouraging me. It really makes a difference, and it makes me smile. It makes my heart warm. And you guys have done that single-handedly. So thank you for that. I wish that I could send out 1,000,000 quadrillion hugs and kisses to everybody that supports the movement. Just because saying thank you, it just doesn't even feel right to me. I want to do something. I want to make you all feel how warm that you make me feel. I want to return that to you. So we're working some things out at the moment. We're working some things out. But I just definitely want to say thank you for everything. Continue to push forward no matter what. And I will holler back at y'all on the flip side of everything. Continue to support the movement. 800-274-4946. Excuse me. 800-274-4936. I'm making up new numbers. 4936. I'll holler at y'all. One Love Ash across social media. Deuces.